trolling mean to you?
Trolling to me is when people take the conventional norms of a video game and go very far outside of that. Whether it's picking weird characters that you're not really supposed to play, or trying to make a game out of a game. It's like or a game within a game. But it can also be intentionally harassing and pestering people, or trying to throw a game intentionally. Um, trolling can sometimes be good. It can be bad. So it's kind of a neutral thing. It's can sometimes be viewed as very awful or sometimes be viewed as a lot of fun, depending on who you're doing it with or against. So to me, trolling is a way to play a video game. Sometimes,
So do you troll?
very rarely.
Okay.
How familiar are you with trolling?
I know what it is. My friends troll.
Do you do it?
I do not. Only when I'm playing with my friends in like a big group. But
Okay.
Alone, no.
So then it's okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been trolled before?
Yes, I have while playing Xbox Live.
How'd that make you feel?
Like a regular person who plays Xbox Live.
So it's a pretty widespread problem.
Very much so.
So you play League of Legends, correct?
Less now than I used to, but on occasion, yeah.
League of Legends is known for being rampant with trolling. It's one of the worst games in the world for trolling. So can you tell me about a few times you've seen trolling and what shape it took in the game?
Sure. I mean, a lot of times it's kind of if someone on your team doesn't get their way, they will like intentionally die in order to decrease your chances of winning. Other things like that, like stealing a champion that someone else wants to play, and otherwise just kind of flaming other people and trying to upset everyone.
Do you think the content filters do a good job of reducing the amount of trolling in text?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I think if you really want, there is an option to just mute everyone in your game, which is effective for the people who want to do that. But when you do that, you also, like, prohibit all other communication that could potentially be positive. But the innate filter does an okay job. I mean, obviously, there's ways to be mean without cursing. But how much can you do?
Everyone, today we're talking about trolling, what it is in real life as well as in games, as well as some of the consequences of trolling. Trolls divert activities into non-productive, off-topic venues. They pose as a part of a community only to disrupt it. What do people gain from trolling? If it's been around for so long, there must be some sort of payoff. According to social scientists, the payoff might be attention and recognition, even if negative, the emotional release of venting, power, or rather, the power to disrupt. For example, trolls made a company's share jump 31% when a few people shared a fake article about an impending buyout. Vandalism, sabotaging groups the troll dislikes, and immaturity are also other possible causes. Programs can use scripts like bad behavior, spam karma 2, and ask-a-met to filter out chats and ban people online. In my experience, many scripts do a better job at stopping spam than policing trolls. Skillful trolls can outwit programs. Some games offer tools that allow players to report a troll. The problem with trolling is that a small minority can destroy a website's usefulness for the majority of well-intentioned, well-behaved participants. Trolling isn't going away, yet there are some good techniques to reduce trolling and its impact. Try to avoid getting baited, or in other words, try to avoid people that are just trying to get a reaction out of you. Take a break and do something else, or report it. I asked 20 people what their biggest grievances with trolling was. These were the most common responses. Rude or unsportsmanlike people on your team make it hard to win games or even keep yourself from becoming upset or angry over the game. Name calling doesn't really bug me, but it can be annoying with someone on your team or even the other team conveniently trying to be the annoying ones in the game. I have to say throwing matches is just as bad as smurfing. With someone on your team trying to throw the game, it is annoying, and there is very little that can be done by you to prevent it other than reporting them after the game. For those of you that don't know what smurfing is, it's essentially pretending to be a newbie, but when in reality you're really quite experienced. It's considered as bad as cheating, as you're matched up against people who are much better than you. They have the knowledge and skill level to beat you with anything in the game. I hope you all have a better idea of what trolling is and how it applies to real and virtual life.